Hello and welcome to Map to Love with Katherine Nichole. I appreciate each and every one of you being here, supporting me and this channel in any way that you feel guided. I received more cards, more gifts. How exciting is that? I feel so spoiled. Thank you so much to two different, very beautiful divine feminines. I'm sending you so many blessings. I got this Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards from the same beautiful, gorgeous being that sent me them last week. And then I got the Starseed Oracle from another gorgeous divine feminine. And I'm so appreciative. You know who you are. I'm sending you so much love and light. I'm always here for you guys, every single one of you. So we're going to use these today. We're going to have some fun. I picked a couple different spreads from each of them. And so what Spirit wanted me to title this is Past Life Lessons Learned, Leading You to Your Destiny. So it's what we learn in other experiences and lifetimes and bringing it forward into this life. That's the key. So we are going to start with the Angels and Ancestors. There is a spread, Past Life Lessons. As always, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. These are timeless messages, so whenever you're guided to this is the perfect time for you to hear this. But we're just going to give them a good shuffle. They're very soft, smooth cards. They have like the owl on it. It's like all the zodiac signs, the wheel, kind of a feeling. And we're just going to take our time here and, maybe read a little from the book too as I get to know the cards and I'm sharing them with you. I've blessed them, I've prayed over them, and let's see what's going on here. So we're just going to cut the deck and we're going to pick 7 cards and I'll tell you what each one is and then we're going to go over it. So the first card is the identity. What energy did you have in a past life? So, Elder. Move beyond ancestral patterns. So in a past life, you were an elder. You were the wise one. You were the person that people came to for advice and a deeper level of understanding, you helped others close karmic patterns, clean up belief systems, cut ties of the past. Healing, a lot of healing. I feel like you were a healer. But we're just going to put this out. That's just what I'm feeling intuitively, but we're definitely going to look into this energy. Okay, the second card are traits. What gifts did you have then that you have now? Father Sky, trusting in the unknown. Okay, so an eagle eye view, a spirit eye view. Trusting your intuition. Really strong intuition, a really strong connection to the eagle as your spirit guide, but also a strong connection to the universe. I'm trying to set it up just like they have it. Okay, and the next card is the challenge. What was your greatest challenge then and maybe possibly now in this life? The Hermit, retreat and recharge. Okay, so what I feel from this is it was really easy for you to help other people, and it may be the same way now, but not as easy to take time for yourself, to nurture yourself, to go within. You were like a yes man or a yes woman, and you possibly overextended yourself, and that may be a pattern that you have in this life. So what Spirit is encouraging you to do is go within. You need to recharge sometimes. It's great to help people and be there for people, but sometimes we need to recharge, right? So that's something, a challenge that you had to take a break. I guess you were always busy, you had a lot of energy, possibly, always busy, and this was a challenge that may be challenging you now in this life. Okay. Number 4, the revelation. What karma needs undoing? Okay, what karma needs undoing? Earth Guardian, staying rooted and grounded. We're going to read a little in the book on that, but what I'm getting is that perhaps before what the revelation is, what you need to change is pay more attention to your earthly body, which makes sense. Taking care of your physical body, resting, healing, staying rooted and grounded, because you're very much connected to the universe. You're very much connected to the angelic realm. You're, if you consider yourself a star seed, we're all of the stars, I believe, and we're connected there. So you're so connected above and beyond this physical reality that a revelation is that you need to be here in earth. And this is a lot of, obviously third eye activation in both of these cards, trusting your intuition, seeing beyond the illusions of the 3D reality. But also you came here to live in this physical avatar, to live in this life, to learn things by being present in the 3D reality, in the earthly plane, and staying rooted and grounded here instead of, floating up in the sky somewhere. Which, I can relate to because I am mostly spirit. So I remind myself, I believe that's why I'm a Virgo sun, because it keeps me grounded. Otherwise, I don't know. I have special people in my life that are like, don't float away today. It's kind of funny, but it might be true for you. You may resonate with that. Okay, number 5 is help. What energy will support you right now? So what energy is supporting you? The hunter, track down your fears and desires. Okay, so the hunter, you're on the hunt for what's blocking you, for what could be getting in your way. You're on the hunt to explore the shadows, the hidden desires that you have, that primal instincts, those human instincts, right? That hunter, right? That this is. And facing them and not being afraid of them, realizing they're all part of us, right? Fears, desires, mysteries of life being unlocked. You're exploring yourself. So this is what's helping you, is that you're no longer being afraid to explore and be honest with yourself. And part of it is taking a little time out and exploring what you really want at this time. What do you desire, right? Instead of what everybody else wants you to do. What do you desire? Okay. So now we're going to move to the next card, Rise. How will it help you grow? So this is the energy supporting you, giving you, trusting your instincts. But how is this all going to help you grow? Spring. See your seeds grow. How interesting is that? How is it going to help you grow? See your seeds grow. So what I'm getting from this is literally right now, you're springing into action. Your seeds of intention are popping off in your physical reality. And I see this as things are going to manifest in front of you, so you can see the truth about yourself, that you're a master manifester. Using what you know spiritually, bringing it into the earthly plane will be very abundant. Rabbits are fertility, growth, abundance, springing into action, productivity, reproducing, could be. And you could be getting pregnant, seeing your seeds grow because you're finally taking time to relax. Okay, if you're trying to get pregnant or push a creative project forward, sometimes you need to take a little breather, go out in nature, rest a little. Instead of being so focused on the outcome, let go and let the universe flow through you. Take care of your physical body, nurture yourself, and you're going to see your seeds grow. I feel like you're going to see the physical manifestations of your dreams coming into this physical reality. That's what I'm feeling the most here. And using all the wisdom that you've gained on these different lifetimes and experiences and ancient knowledge being unlocked, patterns that people have. I feel like you're really good at observing human nature and the patterns that different people in your life have, the patterns of your life that you've had to overcome, like the round and round and round patterns, and you're breaking them and you're seeing the truth in others. So it's easier for you to relate to people on this earthly plane because you've gone through things yourself that you needed to break and you needed to break free from. So I see that you're breaking free. It's almost like taking that leap of faith, and you're going to show others how to do it. You could be a healer, right, with this Hermit card and this Earth card, healing things in the earthly plane. Wow, very wise. A lot of wisdom. Okay, the last card here, number 7, is transition. What energy are you stepping into as a result of these lessons? So once you learn these lessons and you complete these cycles and you bring yourself into the physical reality, tap into the higher part of you, take a rest, nurture your physical body, nurture your mind, body, soul, what are you stepping into? The moon. Wow, the cycles of life, intuition, psychic gifts, seeing through every illusion, like the human lie detector, seeing through people, seeing through their illusions, not judging them for it, but just seeing how the world and society and humanity are living in illusions and living in fears. Because the moon can be stuck in, fantasy land sort of illusions, not seeing clearly, cloudiness. But see, this is tracking down your fears and desires right here. So I feel that you're like a master at facing fears and you're going to help others. And your intuition, I felt it from the beginning, is on fire. And this is the divine feminine energy rising up in you. We have, and look at this. This is really interesting to me because I did notice that all the cards are masculine energy. They look very masculine to me. So I feel like in a past life, you were masculine and you had a lot of strong masculine energy because that's that take charge, get things done, keep busy, protector, provider, forging for what you needed, sharing your wisdom. But I feel in this life, you either decided to be a feminine. That is very possible because the moon is the feminine, divine feminine energy, that you decided to bring all these masculine qualities, but mix them with your feminine energies and rise up as the divine feminine you were meant to be. Also, what I feel is if you're a masculine in this life, you're learning how to balance the masculine, the very strong masculine energies within you, and grounding yourself and rooting yourself into the divine feminine energy so that you have this perfect balance. Wow, this is really incredible. So at the bottom of the deck, I'm adding this extra bonus. It isn't in the reading that's in the book, but this is what Spirit wants you to focus on, is be brave and honest, speak your truth. So this night with this sword of truth, be brave and honest and speak your truth. It's time to share your wisdom. It's time to be honest about the way you feel. It's time to rise up into balance and speak your truth. You see, look at all this masculine energy, but what it's surrounding is this beautiful divine feminine moon, and trusting your intuition in this life. That's part of the way that you're going to navigate and really be successful and abundant on all levels in this life. Okay, now we're going to dig in a little deeper to this while you look at the cards and see what you're seeing. It's always good to use your intuition, right? But I feel like this is like a portal. And look how interesting is this, that these are all people, right? Masculine figures being depicted here. But in these two, it's a portal to this seeing your manifestation of seeing your seeds grow. And the rabbit, you could be born of the year of the rabbit, could be. This can be a spiritual animal that's coming in for you, always has been with you, being highlighted now, and also the eagle. So and how cool is that? Because the eagle is above, right? The eagle eye view rising above, spirit's eye. And then the rabbit is very much earth related and very productive, and they reproduce at fast rates because their life expectancy is not that long. So they get busy. When they have an idea, they get busy. When they feel that instinctual pull towards their divine lover, they get busy. And it's all about the cycles of life, the moon cycles. So let's dive into this identity. What energy did you have in a past life? So this is that elder energy. So we're going to look up elder and see just the little messages that it has in here. Move beyond the limitations that have been set for you by family members, past and present. Know that the energy of your spirit is more powerful than the genetics and behavioral patterns. Definitely. The elder is the ancestor who comes with a message of healing change. He is an embodied soul, yet he has had journeys that go beyond the physical. Therefore, he represents a reclamation of power. When he appears, it's the acknowledgement that you have the capacity to move beyond limitations and that have been placed upon you. If you have had expectations of success, failure, sadness, or even sickness placed upon you by your family, it's important to know that you are here to create your own story. This card represents personal healing that will bring healing to your family lineage, past, present, and future. Know that you get to decide what you take on, and also know that your ancestors are rooting for you and are sorry for any setbacks they have created for you. So this is your ancestors coming through and saying you're the one that is to step into your power and break these karmic cycles. You are the one. You are the chosen one. Wow. Traits. What gifts did you have then that you have now? That's the Father Sky. Trust in the unknown. Okay, Father Sky, we love you. What do you have to say? Trust that your path is unfolding exactly as it needs to. You have a personal relationship with the Great Father. Know that He is lovingly leading you forward. You are a co-creator of your life, and every thought, feeling, intention, and emotion you have is creating the road ahead. With that being said, you don't need to know every single detail of what's going to unfold for you. When this card appears, you are being guided to step back and get out of your own way, because there is a greater power that is not only around you but within you, and Father Sky is creating the best experience imaginable for you. Accepting this will allow miraculous energy to come into your life, so see things from a higher perspective, like the eagle on the card. This card can also appear when there are opportunities to improve the father connection in your life. If your father figure is in heaven, know that his spirit is drawing close. If he is on earth, there's an opportunity to heal something, whether past or present. So it's all about healing with the family, right? You get that so far? It's like that's what is a big deal for you in this life, is to really accept and allow yourself to heal from anything, in all directions of time. If you want to reach out to me, beautiful way. I have a beautiful healing session that can do exactly that and get messages for you. Okay, the challenge. What was your greatest challenge then and maybe now? So this is that Hermit card. Retreat and recharge. Take time to rest and recuperate in order to continue your growth. Benefit from the information that will come directly from your heart space. So this is a heart opening, a heart awakening. You have been working hard and giving your all to your current situation, and it may be becoming draining and detrimental to your development unless you retreat and recharge your energies. So you are being guided to take a step back at this time. If you are working on bringing something together, your over-involvement could impede the process, so retreat and breathe. If you have something to say or do that could have a larger impact on your life, spend some time in deep thought, even contemplation, before moving forward. Often when we rush in, we don't see how destructive our actions can be, so meditate and listen to your soul's wisdom before proceeding further. I like that. That's a good lesson for all of us in all aspects of our life at any time. 4, revelation. What karma needs undoing? So that was the Earth Guardian, staying rooted and grounded in your physical body, taking care of your physical body, right? Because that's all, has everything to do with that. Okay, I've got to find it in the book, though. They're in different areas of the book, so I'm just trying to figure out where that one is. I'm sorry it's taking me so long. Oh, come on, Earth Guardian. There it is. Take time to connect deeply with the energy of the earth so that you can feel supported and make decisions based on strength and integrity. It's important for you to take a grounded approach to your current situation. If you are rushing ahead or making a decision based on your more fearful responses, you will miss out on the growth you deserve. Take some time to calm down and get grounded before proceeding further. Breathe, relax, and connect with your center. Then consider what to do. It's important to plant seeds that are going to grow into something beautiful rather than turn into a weed you have to deal with. Wow. You guys, seriously, I feel like the continued message is don't rush. Take a little breather, take a time out right now, because your seeds of intention, get clear with what you want. They are going to grow. So if you're having negative fear-based thoughts, if you're doubting, if you're having regret, resentment, anger, any lower vibration get in the way and block you, then it's weeds that you're going to see, because you are creating your reality. It's using the law of attraction and vibration to your advantage. So whatever seeds of intention, whatever you're focused on, they will grow. That's what Spirit is saying. It's going to happen. So it's up to you to decide. So take a time out. Take a little breather. Go out. Take a hike. Go walk. Go sit by a tree, because it's really going to help you right now. So that's your revelation, is to slow down, take a little breather, go within. What's energy will support you right now? What's your helping card? And that was the spring card. So we're going to see what that says. What's helping you is, I feel Spirit wants you just to focus on what's important to you, your priorities. Let everything else fall into place, one thing at a time, right? Okay, springtime. And which is right now that I'm recording this. Embrace the change that is on the horizon. Allow your dreams to become reality. You are ready to bring to life all of your ideas, inspirations, and projects. When this card appears, you are moving into a space that allows you to really grow, expand, and create in a new way that you've never done before. There are opportunities for abundance, including financial growth. And if you're starting something new, prepare for major expansion in your life and soul. When the spring card arrives in the future position of a spread, or as the last card in a reading, it can also indicate that the coming spring will usher in important energies with regards to your question or intention. So yeah, that's what I feel like is happening right now. Universe is helping you right now. So really, truly, please take time to go within, because your answers will be revealed. And getting out in nature and paying attention to the signs and synchronicities, it's coming, it's happening. Spirit's helping you in a very big way. So rise, how will it help you grow? How is this all helping you grow? And that's that hunter, tracking down your fears and desires, exploring the unknown, I feel. Track down all of your fearful thoughts and feelings. When you find them, you will find your desires too. Instead of being hunted down by your fears or other feelings that you have buried, become the hunter. You are being given confidence and strength at this time, so use your power to make a difference. You are not here to cower away or live in the shadows. You are here to realize your fullest potential, but this can only occur when you step up and do what needs to be done. When this card arises, there could be an opportunity to face an aspect of your past or bring closure to a situation that has been haunting you. If you're a man or identify as a male, this card represents your masculinity and the opportunity to know yourself more deeply. If you are a female or identify as a female or feminine, this card represents your capacity to be a strong and powerful and overcome limitations. So either way, you're knowing yourself more deeply, you're facing the truths about yourself, unlocking hidden desires, and you're stepping into your power and overcoming the things that have been blocking you. And it's all about going within, because things are going to be revealed. That's why it's good to take time before you make major decisions and speak your truth, because you really want to know what you want. I really think it's time in your life, I feel Spirit is saying, to reevaluate things, because things have changed. You're a different person now. And see, the bottom is this knight, that brave and honest truth. But get clear on what your truth and desires are first. That's what I feel like Spirit's saying the most. Okay, the transition. What energy are you stepping into as a result of these lessons? And I mean, my Lord, it's the moon card. Love that. Use your intuition. Practice discernment. See through illusions and blockages. Lunar energies are surrounding your life, allowing you to understand what is standing in your way. Not everything is as it seems, and you're being guided to use your discernment. When the moon card appears, intuitive or psychic urges are increased, so take note of any feeling arising at this time. There are messages from your soul and angels. The moon shines her light on all that has been kept in the dark. So ask yourself if you are avoiding anything or refusing to deal with something of importance. If so, it could be holding you in the shadows when your destiny is to be in the light. If this card appears when you feel someone isn't being completely real with you, know that their intentions will be revealed to you. The moon has no secrets. She reveals all. Whoa, I just got like the chills everywhere. Wow. Wow. I hope that you enjoyed this portion, what you're bringing from past experiences, your ancestors' ancient knowledge into this life. The biggest message I feel is trust yourself always. Go within, find your truth, allow yourself to heal, release into earth to be recycled what's not serving you, and bring in new, fresh energy. The seeds of intentions that you're watering are growing, and you are going to see physical manifestations of what you've been working on. Spirit has your back. You are never alone, and you got this. Be brave and always be authentic and honest with yourself and with everyone else around you. Okay, we are going to clean this up, and we're going to move to the other deck, the Starseed Oracle. Ooh, I love it. I've been wanting this Oracle card deck for a long time. I resonate very strongly with being a starseed, as many of you that are listening may resonate as well. So we're just going to stick this moon card over here. It's beautiful. Okay, so the Starseed Oracle, there's a particular reading in here that's fated life versus destiny life. And I thought to follow that past life lessons, what we're bringing in and how it's helping. So the fated life is the life you were born into, what society dictates for us, right? The life we were born into, the situation, the circumstances, versus the destiny life, which is the hero's journey, courageous call of the soul, your soul calling, you know, what you came here to do, living in your purpose, okay? And then we'll have a bridge card, which bridges those two together. Okay, so let's just see what happens here. So the fated life is the call of the ego, the obvious life, right? The ego, the, earthly plane, the earthly desires, what society says is right and wrong, what your family says you should do or not do, that kind of thing. And then the second card will be the destiny life, the call of the soul. And then the third card will be the bridge, the leap, challenges, change, or action you're being called to make right now. So it's bridging what you came here to do, what you know in the 5D, what you know in the spiritual realm, your destiny, your soul's calling, with your fated life, your 3D life here. Okay. Just going to cut the deck and pick the top 3 cards. Okay, number 1, the fated life, the call of the ego, the obvious life. Surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Oh my God, yes, this card is so amazing. Oh, wow. So the obvious life to you is that life is sweet. Venus is, the goddess of love, arts, beauty, vanity, material pleasures, beautiful things, that type of energy. The pleasures and joy of life, making love to life, making love to your partner, to your sacred lover. You're very loving, you're very generous, you're very passionate. So surrendering to the sweetness of the 3D reality, material possessions, material things, the material pleasures, fulfilling all of your senses, very sensual energy. Venus is very sensual. So that's, what you came here to do, and I feel what you like to enjoy. You've had different experiences in your life where you've really gotten to dive in and enjoy this aspect, enjoy the 3D reality, enjoy the pleasures of your physical body, the sensations, smells, sight, beautiful things, beautiful places, and that's very enjoyable to you, okay? So that's part of your life, perhaps an abundant life, liking money so you can do these things and you can travel and experience all these things, which is nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong to surrendering to the sweetness of this physical reality because you came here to do that. Okay, so that's that card. The second card is the Destiny Life, the Call of the Soul. Lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Wow. And we'll get clarifiers if we need to, but we're going to look into the book, of course, because I'm getting to know these cards with you. The Call of the Soul, and this is the Call of the Soul, and this says soul memories and gifts. So things are being unlocked in this life. Ancient knowledge, wisdom, the Akashic records, gifts and talents that you brought from a past experience into this life to experience and share with others, right? You've done this before. You have a lot, I feel like you have a lot of deja vu moments where you're like, have I been here? Or you feel called to go to a certain place, like you just have to, like it's part of you. Lemuria, Atlantis, they really call to you, the lost lands. I've said this in different readings, but really, truly, I've found a lot of enjoyment watching Ancient Aliens on the History Channel because they go to different lost civilizations and see what's left in the hieroglyphics and the depictions. And, I'm really feeling Atlantis coming forward, the water and all of that. Beautiful. And the bridge, the leap, the challenge or decision to face, the change or action you're being called to make right now to bridge the sweetness of the physical reality and the physical pleasures and the things and the, material possessions with the gifts that you have to share with others. And you've done this before, so it's like it feels natural to you, these gifts. Very natural. You're a natural learner. I have to get this little fuzz out of here. Okay. Lucky hair there. When you have long hair, you shed. You all know that have long hair. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Oh my God, I love this card. When I was looking through these cards, I'm like, this is my card. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. This is following the North Star home, being who you were truly meant to be. Really stepping into your own, taking this leap of faith. You're not for everyone, and that's okay. What you know to be true and your truth and your clarity and your wisdom, other people may not understand. And what Spirit is saying, the way that you bridge all this sweetness of the physical with what you know spiritually and what you know is just embrace yourself. Just be who you were meant to be. Face who you truly are because it's beautiful and it's unique and it's gorgeous. Okay, so we're going to look at the call of the ego, the obvious life, the surrender to the sweetness. This is a sensual, highly feminine card. It's a call to surrender to the sweetness of life. And we just in the last reading ended with tapping into the divine feminine, that's really important, the feminine rising. So I find this very fascinating. To let the ever-abundant feminine take over, to taste the fruits you've been working so hard to grow. To let your senses take over and really drink in your life with wonder. To get intoxicated on the simple bounty that this planet has to offer and which you have within you when your well is full. The ancient Babylonians connected the feminine goddess Ishtar to the planet Venus. And in Roman mythology, Venus was the goddess of love and beauty. In our night sky, aside from the moon, Venus shines the brightest. Time is our most precious resource, and it's the greatest healer. If you've been all work and no play, this is a sign to take some time out, to reconnect with your lover, play with your children, and give yourself the luxury of time without an agenda. There you go, take a time out again. Many of us are so busy building our lives that we forget to enjoy them. We forget why we decided to build them in the first place. Disconnection from the sweetness causes more pain than we realize. So many of us walk into soulless buildings 5 days a week in the name of survival. We strive to build the life of our dreams, but drive ourselves to exhaustion. This card is wooing you back to the pleasures of being human, to focusing on what really matters and enjoying your incredible life. A soul inquiry is, how can you surrender to the sweetness of life? What's one way you can enjoy your life a little more? So what I feel a spirit is saying is, instead of like focusing on your work so much and what you have to do and what you have to get done and all of that stuff, it's really focusing on enjoying what you already have, enjoying the physical pleasures, enjoying the beauty that's all around you. And I just noticed something, and I'm going to try to relight it, but I noticed that this candle has a hard time staying lit. So this can be like signifying, and I'll light a new one for you right now, that there may be some old ways that you went about things. There may be some old belief systems, things that need to be cleaned up, being overly focused on money and not allowing yourself to enjoy the pleasures of life, right? Not in, some people work, and then they get to the later stages in life and they're like, oh my God, my youth and everything I was at work. I missed all this stuff with my kids, with my lover, like all of these different things. And I feel like this time period here that we've been experiencing, where we're in isolation and we are forced to go within, right? It's really created this beautiful opportunity for people to enjoy the pleasures in life instead of being so focused on work because they were forced out. It may been a little painful at first, but I feel like a lot of people have been embracing this and enjoying what's in front of them, enjoying Mother Nature, enjoying getting outside and just the simple pleasures. It's just a beautiful experience. So it's balancing that need to have more money, keep up with the Joneses, with actually enjoying your life, taking a little time out and saying, wow, look at how far I've come. And I should really allow myself to enjoy this. So maybe it's time to take a vacation when you can. I feel that would be good for you. Okay, the destiny life, the call of the soul. Lost lands. Lost lands are calling you. Lost lands. Let's look for that in here. The world is far more ancient than our documented history suggests. As souls, many of us have experienced ancient eras on this planet that were much more advanced than ours today. As we begin to remember these times, the rememberings and gifts can come flooding back. At this stage in Earth's timeline, we need the wisdom of the ancients to survive as a species. You're being called to connect with the lost wisdom of your own soul. If you feel guided to make a change in your life, to step into a new career path, birth a creation, or bring an idea into life but feel unprepared, this card is calling you to consider that you've done this before. Perhaps your soul has wisdom beyond what your lifespan can imagine. Perhaps the intuitive hits and ideas you are receiving are divinely guided. Perhaps you've been preparing for this time. Some think that the lost lands exist in the past. Others believe they exist today in a different dimension. I believe these ancient lands also exist in the souls of those who experience them. If this card comes to you, perhaps the wisdom of the lost lands, such as Lemuria and Atlantis and Avalon, exist within you. And through surrendering to the intelligence of your soul, you can unlock the seeds of these ancient lands so we can all learn from our mistakes and usher in a new age. See, that's what's happening. That's why the shift in earth healing, people appreciating, being more respectful of one another. And you have a lot of gifts that are being unlocked. And it is, Lemuria, Atlantis, and Avalon. If any of those interest you, definitely look into that. So the activation right now, if you want to look at this and you want to imagine it on your heart space, okay? Because it's all intention, right? The lost lands. So place this card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. I unlock any forgotten wisdom and soul gifts from lifetimes past. I unlock any forgotten wisdom and soul gifts from lifetimes past. Pay attention to your dreams, even just kind of thoughts you have throughout the day. Write things down, signs, synchronicities, research what you're interested in. But wow, you're beautiful, beautiful souls. And it's time for you to step into your power and be who you were meant to be and live the life you were meant to live. Okay, so the leap, the challenge, the decision, the change or action you're being called to make, how to bridge these energies together. You're not for everyone. It's funny about that. I have to share something. I had a friend, a beautiful, roommate and friend, and she told me once, she said, listen, you're not going to be for everyone. She said, you're very unique. You're, you just are who you are. And there's going to be a lot of people that want to be a part of your life, that want to be partnered up with you, that want to be in a relationship with you, but they won't be able to handle it because you know who you are, and you are who you are, and you're not afraid to speak your truth and be who you are. And most people are afraid of that. And, she told me that, and I thought, oh, I get it. It was a long time ago, but I was like, I get that, because that's what I had experienced. It was like they wanted to, but they just couldn't, so they ran away, kind of a feeling, because I've always been confident in who I am and what I have to offer. But now I've learned to open up, and allow myself to receive finally. I love to give, but I have to be able to receive too and be myself. I kept myself in a box. I thought I had to be a certain way, act a certain way, dress a certain way. No fault of anyone, but I allowed myself to be in that box for a long time. So I feel like this is you stepping out of the box, much like I have, and starting this channel, speaking my truth, being who I was meant to be. This is very natural for me. I'm a natural born counselor. I'm a natural healer. I've been this way my whole entire life. I've always known things. I just knew what the truth was and what the truth wasn't. But I never told anybody how to be or who to be. I allowed them to be themselves, because we're all here for different reasons and we know different things. And I have never intentionally tried to make anyone be who they're not. And I've always been me, but now I'm really embracing my weirdness. Okay, my family, we fly our weird flag high. Love you all. My soul family, we're all weird in our own way, and I love it. So be weird. The world is filled with people who, no matter what you do, just won't like you, but it's also filled with those who will love you fiercely. They are your people. You're not for everyone, and that's okay. Talk to the people who can hear you. Isn't that the truth? Because I feel like if you're listening to this, you're highly evolved and you know things, and it's very difficult to have a conversation with people who are not awake at all. And not that we're judging them or anything. It's just difficult because it's like we're speaking a foreign language. I feel like someone's going to relate to that. Don't waste your precious time and gifts trying to convince others of your value. They won't ever want what you're selling. Don't try to convince them to walk alongside you. You'll be wasting both your time and theirs, and will likely inflict unnecessary wounds that will take precious time to heal. You're not for them, and they're not for you. Politely wave them on and continue on your way. Sharing your path with someone is a sacred gift. Don't cheapen it by rolling yours in the wrong direction. Keep facing your true north. Pulling this card means you're being called to embrace your uniqueness, to own your weirdness, to let the world see who you really are, to reveal your multifaceted, multidimensional nature, not to dim your light according to who is in your presence, to own all parts of yourself so that your people, the ones who are the same kind of weird as you, can recognize when your paths cross. Oh my God, I love this so much. This is so amazing because it's true. Even our family, the people, our blood, people that we've known since childhood, sometimes they're not our jam. We can love them, but they're just not our jam. You're attracting your soul family by being you. Just be you. You came here to be you, to enjoy the sweetness of life, to be the god or goddess that you are, to be sensual and sexual and creative and interesting and dynamic. That's what you came here to do. I mean, come on, you found me on this channel. We're soul family. You're my tribe. All of you are my tribe. And we are all together on this. So please reach out to me. Share your journey. I would love to hear about it. How can you embrace your weirdness and not care so much about what other people think? Yeah, this is letting go of what other people think and embracing who you really are. I just want to see what the bottom of the deck is to round out this beautiful, incredible reading. Thank you so much again. to the beautiful divine feminines that sent me these gifts. I am so incredibly thankful for everything. And look at this. The bottom of the deck is Inner Earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Oh my God, how beautiful. Whatever's going on, you've got this. The challenges, the contrast, the choices that you have to make is all part of the journey, because there is no true ending destination. We will always be, we will always exist. We are of the stars. We came from the stars, and we have been here since the beginning of time. And so this is just new solutions in this life to help you with the new beginnings. This is new life for you. Stepping into who you really are, stepping into your power, expressing yourself, letting that inner light shine, tapping into the divine feminine within you, trusting your intuition, and then merging that with the beautiful masculine energy that's within you and taking action towards your dreams. Enjoy yourself. Revel in the beauty that you are and that surrounds you. I love you all so much.